man. So basically, what I wanted to go over today was if you have any kind of issues with your squat or you're feeling somewhat uncomfortable doing a squat, it could be from various reasons. Could be hip mobility issues. It could be lack of strength as opposed to mobility. It could also be as simple as having tight and stiff ankles. All right, so ankle range of motion is huge when it comes to performing a good squat, and I feel like a lot of people make it more complicated than it really is. All right, so I just want to kind of go over that concept today, and basically what we're looking at is what's called dorsiflexion, which is how far can your knee go over your toe, meaning forward without that heel or ankle, heel raising or the ankle collapsing excessively. All right, so can you maintain a decent arch, right, without collapsing that foot, and can you keep the heel down, and how far forward can you let that knee go past the toe? All right, so the more range of motion you have in this area, this ankle range of motion, the easier it's going to be for you to drop into a squat. All right, so that one easy way to find that out, I just had a session where it was kind of classic, ankle mobility was the main issue, is if you're doing a squat and you realize when you're going into the squat, you're super leaned forward, right? And you're just like this, right? It's called excessive forward lean. If that's what you're going through, right, then one way to figure out if it's ankle mobility is to just elevate your heels, right? And so if you elevate your heels onto 2 dumbbells or 2 plates, or it could be a book. If you're at home, you could just get 2 books and kind of elevate your heels. But basically, if I were to fold this over, right, and create sort of an elevated surface for myself, I would elevate my heels, right, so they're higher than my toes, and then I would drop into a squat. And if you find that you're able to keep nice and upright, and you just drop into it super easy, without much trouble, then your major issue is going to be your ankles. All right, so that's something you could work on with various mobility drills, which I'll be going over. But it's essentially, right, the more you do this and the more you move into that range of motion, the more your body basically becomes okay with that. It doesn't perceive that as a threat. And the more repetitions you do with pushing that knee past the toe, the better that range of motion is going to be over time. It's just you have to build the habit of actually doing it more often. All right, so that's pretty much the concept. I'll see you guys later. If you have any comments or questions, please drop them below and I'll get back to you, man. Appreciate it.